What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on my channel. It's called A Manual for Misfits, and this is the first video. I just wanted to make a quick video as kind of an intro to kick this thing off, because I want to address the weirdness of the mask. And there is a good reason for it, there really is. And basically, I applied to be part of the anonymous group and they turned me down. So I'm going to start my own Conehead brand of anonymous and try and get back at them and blow it up on YouTube and the internet and stuff. And we'll see what happens. But basically, there is a reason that I want to remain anonymous, for real. And honestly, I don't want to look at myself on video talking. And I don't want to hear myself talk. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. And I think I'll cringe less if I'm watching a conehead that sounds like he's tripping balls on LSD, rather than looking at my face and hearing my real voice. So I'm hoping that this approach is going to free me up from being totally self-conscious the whole time I'm making the video. The last reason is that I'm going to be sharing some kind of crazy stuff, some difficult stuff that I've been through, and it would incriminate other people. And if I show my face, then it's going to identify them just through association. So this way I'm free to speak on anything without exposing my family. So, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll just say screw it and just take this off. But for now, it's my safety net. So anyway, the reason for my channel is basically, I've been on a lifelong quest trying to find answers to questions that have eluded me until recently. Why has life been so difficult? Why have I felt so alone pretty much my entire life? Why do I seem to get the same negative response with people time and time again? Why have so many bad things happened to me in my life? Why do I seem to attract toxic people into my life? Why has employment been so difficult for me? Why have I lived in fear? Fear of not paying the bills, fear of the future, going out into public, fear of people, pretty much everything, just living in fear on a daily basis. It's been constant worry, stress, anxiety, and failure without any support system or family in my life. I felt lost most of my life, and I see goals that I want to achieve, but I don't know how to get from point A to point B. I can't say that I found the answers overnight because it's definitely been a work in progress. But everything has really come together because of one thing, and that's a diagnosis. It was a diagnosis that I pretty much had to seek out on my own. These so-called experts in psychology were never able to figure it out. I figured it out along with feedback from, people here and there. That I'd crossed paths with over the last 15 years of my life. I've been given the same diagnoses repeatedly in the past, but I felt like there was something else. Something else was wrong. I felt like most of these diagnoses stemmed from a bigger problem. And now that I finally got a straight answer, I want to share it with you. I want to bring awareness, and I want to share my story with you. I want to share my hardships with you and why it makes so much sense that all this has been so difficult. I'm starting this channel for my specific diagnosis, but I'm also starting this in hopes that I can reach out to other misfits, outcasts, rejects, people who are depressed, anxious, hopeless, suicidal, lonely, afraid, and possibly looking for answers on how they can make their life better and overcome what might seem impossible right now. You know, I reached a point of no return, and yet I'm sitting here with this ridiculous mask, you know, making low budget videos for you guys today. My video's low budget, and my presentation won't be that charismatic because I'm nervous and I feel dumb talking to the camera by myself in this room. But I'm hoping that the content of what I'm saying will make up for the other things that I'm lacking right now. YouTube is great for people that spend a lot of time alone. I found comfort in other people's videos out there. And maybe I can offer some of my own comfort, hope, encouragement, and whatnot, you know, to anyone who is using YouTube the same way I often have in the past. And that's, you know, to break up the loneliness and offer a distraction from the constant stress and worry. So hang tight while I get these videos rolling, and subscribe now while the channel is in its infant stages. That way you can hear my story from the very beginning all the way up to the present day. So that's it. And I'll be looking forward to doing some more videos and sharing my story with you guys. So you'll have to excuse me while I beam up to the mothership to recharge.